officer take off after him, and then the male officer wasn't far behind. So we're waiting to see when they bring him out. Hey, what's going on, Miguel? So let's see. We're waiting to see an update when they bring him out here. We're in Glendale, California. So we got 3 units on scene. I seen 2 officers, a female officer and a male officer, chase after him. Right before I went live, I wasn't sure if I was going to go live until he started running. He took off running, and she's yelling, "He's running, he's running." I think they got him in custody, but I don't see them bringing him out to the car yet, so. I don't see him down the walkway. Where do they have him at? Here comes an officer walking up the street over there. He must have ran way down the street or something. Let's see where he's going over here. There's one of the officers. That's not the officer that originally was running after him though. Oh yeah, that is. Is it? No, that's a different officer. So we're just waiting for them to bring him out front over here so we can see him get the perp walk as they bring him out. He was a lanky guy. He was in a red shirt and he took off running. So we're waiting for them. I don't know how far down the street he got. Maybe he made it all the way down to the southern street down there, which is California Street, where you can see the stop sign in the distance down there. He might have made it down all the way over there when he was running. So we're just waiting for them to bring him out wherever he's at. No, this is in Glendale. This is a different situation. This was originally people fighting in this apartment complex over here at 335 and 339. You can see the apartments kind of face each other. There was some kind of a dispute where people were fighting, and officers came here and made contact with the individual that was the one that was causing the disturbance in the fight. And then all of a sudden, as the officer was talking to him, he just took off running. He just took off in front of me and ran down the side of the apartment over here. And she's yelling out, "He's running, he's running." And then the other officer that was over here talking to these individuals in front of the building that he was involved with the fight with, the one that was talking, took off with the female officer. This isn't the officer that was running after him. He's another officer that just showed up on scene after the fact, but I think they got him in custody. I don't know how far down. Oh, here they come, I think. Let's see. Let's see if they're walking him back up the street over here. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't seen those 2 officers since they took off running after him, so we're waiting to see where he's at. You know, I hear more sirens. I don't know, maybe he got hurt. Maybe they had to pepper spray him or something. Let's see where the ambulances go. Maybe they had to pepper spray him or something, or tase him, because I hear fire trucks. So we're gonna try to figure out where they're coming, guys. Are they passing us? Yeah, they're going past. Oh, yeah, they stopped down there. Yeah, let's get down there, guys. Let's get down there. I think they got one in custody. They must have had to tase him or something. Give me a second, guys. Maybe he got a little beat up. Give me a second. We're getting over there. Making our way over there, guys. Sorry if I'm not responding to your text. Just trying to get over here. Okay, where'd the frickin' fire truck go now? Oh, okay, there's a... Okay, whew, he made it far. I can see the firemen down. They got him on the floor. You see him on the floor down there, guys? They got one in custody. He's down on the floor. Oops. Thank you. They chased him quite a ways. Sorry for the bumpy camera. We're almost there, guys. Got an ambulance now showing up. I wonder if they had to tase him. He made it about a good block. Here he is on the floor there. That's the female officer right there that was chasing him at first. And then the other officer there behind the pole was the one that gave chase afterwards. And let's go around so we can get a closer look at this. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. Looks like a motor unit came in to back up the two officers that were on foot that had to chase him down. He's the guy in the red that's on the floor. He took off running when he was just talking to them at first, but he was the one causing the 415 apartment building. And then he took off running. Looks like they're hooking him up to some cables there or something. Check his EKG. Don't know what they did to him to bring him down, but could have been, I don't think it was a pepper spray, because he would have been yelling and screaming about the pepper spray in his eyes. I think they might have tased him as he was running. That's our buddy there, the motor cop standing there that gave us a smile. We've seen him on a bunch of scenes here in Glendale. The other day he goes, "Oh, there's Tony, chasing trouble." Just know him from seeing him on scenes here in Glendale. I've seen him on many scenes. He's the motor cop right there with the hat. He's the only one with the hat on right there, putting gloves on. We've seen him on many scenes. Most of the time they're traffic. All right, they're getting him up, putting him into the gurney now. It started off as a fight at an apartment building about a block from here. They were fighting. Cops made contact. We hadn't gone live yet because we didn't know if it was going to be enough to go live. We only want to bring you guys quality stuff. So I wasn't live yet. I was kind of determining what was going on. I wasn't going to go live until all of a sudden he took off running, and the female cop right there took off running after him, started yelling, "He's running, he's running!" Without the hat on right there. He gave chase with him. This happened about a block away from he ran a good block. I don't know if they had to tase him or what they did, but they must have tased him, because he's not complaining about eye irritation or anything. So I'm thinking he was running. They probably tased him and he went flying into the concrete. So. Yeah, I was watching the run live, but I wasn't live on air. I wasn't live out here. As soon as he went running, I got live. But I watched him run and watched the two officers chase him. By the time I was able to get live, he was already running down a back alley. And then we heard the fire trucks coming, the ambulance. So we're like, oh shit, they must have got him. He must have gotten hurt. So. So we come running down here, about a block away from here to get over here to where the ambulance stopped here. We're on the corner of California and Isabel in Glendale, California. This is Glendale PD. Giving him a pat down, frisking him up here, make sure he has no weapons on him before they transport him to the hospital, where he's going to get a police escort, because I'm sure he's under arrest for, first off, disorderly conduct, probably a fight, and then now running from the police. So he's got a few charges going. So he must have got hurt in the chase. Don't know if he was tased, like I said, but they're going to transport him to the local hospital here in Glendale. And he'll get a police escort from them. But that's the female officer right there with her hair in a bun. That chased, she was the one I initially saw chasing after him. Oh, he's talking. Don't know what he's talking about, but he's talking. Thank you, Thomas, for the heart me. If I missed any of you guys that left a gift, I'm sorry. I'm standing in the sun. It's kind of hard to see the screen. The screen's a little dark. Hello, I see you saying hello, hello, hello. Hello from Glendale, California. If you don't know where Glendale, California is, it's a suburb of the county of Los Angeles, just about 15 minutes north of downtown LA. Okay, they're putting him in the back of the ambulance. Glendale situated between Burbank and Pasadena, California. So he was the suspect in a fight at an apartment. He decided when he was talking to the officers to run. And when he ran, the officers gave chase, chased him down here about a block away. About a block away from the scene where they, I don't know if they must have either tackled him or they must have tased him, I don't know. But they just loaded him in the back of the ambulance there. We'll see if they're not busy, or one officer that's on the bike here, if they had to tase him or not. Yeah, I will. He's busy still. He's over there with his blue gloves on. This is his motorcycle unit here. They call them the Mary units. If you ever watched Chips. 7 Mary 3 and 4 for Chips fans. Mary is for motorcycle. If you didn't know, now you know. So he's going to be transported. I'm sure they're going to have I think another officer probably go over there and take reports from the individuals that were involved with this guy in the fight over there at the apartment building, so to see what's going on. Did you have to tackle him or did you tase him? I saw you running.
Oh, you were there, huh?
I was over there, yeah.
Did you get me?
I saw you run, but I wasn't live yet.
Darn it.
And then I seen her running first, and I saw you trucking after him too. You made it pretty far.
Yeah, it was the entire block.
Good job. That's we've seen him on other calls too. That's the other officer. I've seen him on motorcycle units too, I think. But he's in a car tonight. He's walking all the way back. So, but at least it's not the walk of shame. He's doing the walk of success because they caught the guy. He didn't get away. So. So they're doing some observations of him here in the back of the ambulance. Probably going to check him over before they transport him to the hospital. Nonetheless, he's under arrest, so he's definitely going to jail after that. I don't know how long he'll be there. I don't know what he's going to be charged with, but at least resisting arrest. And I don't know what they'll charge him with the fight over there at the apartment building where he was fighting. I think it was that he was an ex-tenant and was coming back. Was upset maybe that he got evicted or something. He seemed like he was kind of an irrational individual anyway. He was screaming and yelling over here a little bit. So if you guys are new to the Chasing Trouble Live and you like this kind of content, this is the kind of content we bring out here on TikTok. Make sure you hit that follow button, notification bell, so when I go live, you go live. And we try to catch these foot pursuits live and in living color. We missed this one by a fraction of a second. If I would have went live maybe 30 seconds before that, we would have caught him running. Good job. I've seen you running. Yeah, she's not talking. So that's where we're at, guys. They got him in the back. I hear him moaning and groaning in the back. I don't know if he got hurt during the fall or if he got tased. Hard to say. But I do hear some moaning and groaning going from the back of the ambulance. So like I said, we're here in Glendale, California. We're on the corner of California and Isabel. If you know Glendale, California and Isabel is literally one block from the police station. The police station itself for Glendale is on Isabel and Wilson. So we're just a block away from the police station, so they didn't have far to go. Yeah, women cops are badass. Like, what does Duran call them? LAPD baddies? He calls them the baddies. Yeah, they're LAPD cop, female cops, any female cops in general. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Don't know why that's going off. It looks like the sergeant just got on scene. He's over there talking to the paramedics in the back of the ambulance there, probably trying to ascertain the injuries. Anytime a suspect probably gets taken down in a foot pursuit like that and gets injured, they probably bring in LAPD they call them supervisors. Here in Glendale, I think they just call them sergeants, or they might have a different designation like Frank or George, but he's definitely got the sergeant stripes on, so he's here talking to the paramedics and the suspect in the back of the ambulance there, probably trying to ascertain the injuries that'll go into the report, just in case this individual tries to sue the police department for any injuries that he sustained from the foot pursuit. Yeah, it is. That's their assault style weapon that they carry on their bike. It's locked in there. You can't take it off. So you can see his helmet there. You see his helmet on the back with the little mic on it too. But yeah, that's their assault style weapon that they use in case there's a standoff or something. Somebody with a weapon. They have an assault style weapon on their bike, not just their hand weapon, to be able to help out if something really breaks off big. Thank you, Tammy. Man, this phone, I'm gonna have to think about a different phone during the summertime again, because this thing gets hot and then the screen gets dark. I remember, I don't know if you guys were with me long enough when I was up at that guy that fell down a sinkhole behind a house where they were working, and my phone kept overheating because it was like 95 degrees to 100 degrees that day, and kept overheating. I took the cover off the back and it seemed to help, but it only prolonged it for a little bit. Maybe got an extra 20 minutes before it would overheat, but with the case on it, it seemed like it would overheat in like 5 or 10 minutes or less. So yeah, but during the summertime, if we're still with this phone, if our new phone that we're waiting for doesn't come out with the 200 megapixel camera, we're gonna have to start taking the cover off and stuff. Just had another unit pull up over there. I don't know if it's another sergeant or supervisor. He's just pulling up down there. Let's see if he's got, yeah, it looks like he might have stripes. Another sergeant on scene here. You can see he's the supervisor sergeant on scene here with the stripes. Let's see if this guy walking up here is a sergeant or not. Yeah, yep, another sergeant, another supervisor.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yep, they just closed the back of the ambulance. They're going to be transporting him to the hospital, probably with a police escort. I don't see anybody getting in their cruiser yet to follow it, but I'm sure they're going to follow it. So we'll see what happens. Have a good day. Be safe.
Thank you, sir.